You. This is how you create oh good, now we're just creating gravity all over the place.
Yeah, I'm dizzy now.
Track your weapons immediately. I'm in a fighter and my guns are off. Calm down. We got a... What is this here? A courier. That's Honey Comet. Nice. No, Commander Honey Comet is in a Imperial courier named X-Wing. Same. I brought it with me. Although, when I see this, I think more of a Z95 Headhunter, but X-Wings. Yeah. Man, is John. Haven't looked at John's ship yet. Asp with some purple. It's a lot of purple. And we got a stare down over here of never mind, it's a spin down.
Do I even show up on radar at this point?
Who's that?
Zelphos.
Are you this asp sitting like right here?
I'm sitting still at 1% heat.
Yeah, no, you weren't until I got right on top of you.
There's so much ice on my window. It's great.
Did you just shut off all your system for life support?
Pretty much. Threw in a heat sink, and now it's just stuck at 1%. Why? I'll be charging you for that 0.0001% damage you just did to my hull.
Oh, you can go to the carrier and do it. It has a tax of 500%. No, it
Oh God! Could you imagine?
He just waits until we get until we start doing the candy races and then rebuy.
jacks up the prices of rebuys.
Oh God!
Oh, that would be mean.
Kind of tempted though, just for the fortune.
Luckily, the percentage doesn't affect rebuy.
I know how to. Oh my! Oh, this was a mistake.
That was amazing docking.
Nobody saw that except for everyone who is watching the Twitch. Please don't clip that.
I have a little bit of it visually for my stream, but I was so far away I couldn't make it.
I'm just hoping nobody clips that, and if they do, that they at least tell me about it.
Is my mic less windy now?
It is.
Yeah, I just moved the fan.
Fantastic.
I mean, it just means it's like warmer, but whatever. It's like 48 degrees Celsius in my room right now.
I mean, Discord has a noise suppression.
Oh, I know the whole crisp thing. I was there for the whole beta test. It's great in some aspects, terrible in others.
Yeah. Well, just because he said not to. Hey, thank you, Kill a Clown. I'm going to have to pull this up and watch it now. Yep, that's a... I like this clip. I like this clip quite a bit. Nate, I put it in seal, Bob. It doesn't need to go into procs. It's going into procs, isn't it?
Where the appropriate rees will be occurring.
No, do not ping. I draw the line there. Are you kidding me? I'm expert 89%. Dang it. Hello, that's an asp. So how far out? We are closing in on 1 hour 15 minutes until the jump. We will begin spooling our drives at 1 hour 10 minutes, or well, 1 hour 13 minutes or so. Holy. Cool. Right now we're just kind of sitting around in the instance. Zoom! Someone's going to smash their ship and blow up. I'm going to laugh.
Watch as he smashes it on you.
He's probably going to. Oh, jeez. If I move, he's gonna go smash, smash, smash.
If I move, he's
Totally
gonna
should
kill
move
me.
then. Someone's got the zoomies though.
Leaks us in here. We'll get Deadreek in here if you're not already.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Then ignore that. I'm just seeing every once in a while. Zoom. Rex, I have the button to. As far as I understand, I just have to open the GAL map from the carrier management and click set carrier destination, and that starts the countdown timer, correct?
Yes, I think so, but the countdown is 5 minutes or 15, I'm unsure.
I was
Pretty sure.
promised like a destination I could paste into my galaxy map.
It's in ARF announcements, and that is an intentional name. Oh, it's there. It's above unknowns thing.
Okay, there it is.
It's 15. Yeah, it's 50. So I'm gonna at 15 minutes out at 45 on the dot, 45:00 in-game time. I'm gonna click set carrier destination, and that will be as close as we can get to a synchronized jump. When the carrier is beginning to enter slip space, we will be launching. Like, we will accelerate.
Wait, are we really only just jumping like 5 light years away?
Yes, but the carrier is
Okay.
not. The carrier is continuing to the first waypoint. The first jump is just 5, so that
Ah,
everyone can do it
man, you
regardless
mean
of
I gotta
ship size.
fly all the way out 500 light years?
Yes.
Now let me find the nearest neutron star.
I pat the neutron star. It doesn't actually say the jump. Well, it depends. What's your jump range?
60 light years.
Yeah, then you're not gonna save
61.
any time.
Barely gonna save any time, man.
What? I got to Colonia in like 2.5 hours from the bubble.
You're nuts.
No, I did. That was
No, I'm saying
yesterday.
that you're nuts doing that. Why would you do that?
Because it was only 2.5 hours.
General chat.
It was better than the first time I went to Colonia. Like, went out. First time I went to Colonia, I didn't use the neutron highway, and it took 2 weeks. The first time I went exploring was in a hauler with 28 light years, but that was like 2015 March. So,
Man. So, to answer some questions I'm seeing pop up in chat, we're going to. There is a main instance right now. It's the instance Commander Rickson is in, as well as a whole bunch of these fine people and one nut job flying a fighter. Fireblade, as whatever you bring right now, you have to jump 500 light years and then you can change it out. If you want to take a stupid 10 light year range ship, 500 light years, you can for the first one and then switch it out later. Bring whatever you want, and someone is just slowly rising into view.
Hey, I'll just paste that into your Twitch chat.
They're rising into view before they railgun you in the face.
That is an excellent image if you want to see something really old.
We have an Imperial, looks like eagle faced into an anaconda at the end of the line here.
I think it's a courier.
Could be. I'm not familiar.
Oh yeah, you shared this one in chat. That's a
Yep.
Jameson Memorial, and the old UI from before I was even playing this game.
Yeah. Oh man, I hated that hauler. It was so bad.
Would you do it again?
No. I went out about 600 light years and then I self-destructed.
Surprised you made it that far. Ooh, that's a Guardian fighter. To answer the question of one of the guys in Twitch chat, send a friend request to Commander Rickson, Rixxan, and be in the FleetCom private group on PC, and we will get you in here. Felixus, are you nearly to... Are you coming here? I'm not sure. I don't see you in voice chat. Yes, make sure you have stored all your extra ships and modules you wish to bring on board the carrier. We have very limited stock on board, and we would like for you guys to save that for people who will need them later. Although, if you do need it, by all means, you can use it. Sounds about right. The carrier will be going to a system about 30 light years from the first EDSM waypoint. So there will be two different systems you need to keep in mind for most waypoints. You will need to have the EDSM waypoint, which is the one we want you guys to visit, which means you have to undock from the carrier and fly there and fly back to get credit for visiting the waypoint. And then there'll be the carrier system. The carrier system will just be where the carrier is.
I'll probably land because of that.
Alistair, I don't think rebuy requires we have those in stock. Although I am bringing my Eagle.
Oh, rebuy is not. It doesn't matter what you have in stock.
Yeah,
rebuy
rebuy
is
doesn't
its
matter
own
stock.
thing.
So we will be... Part of the joy of this expedition is we can blow ourselves up as many times as we have rebuys for, and it won't affect our ability to complete the expedition.
The only way you're getting home if you've docked at that carrier is if you default to Sidewinder and go back to your starting system.
Actually, not true. At the end of the expedition, we will have a carrier waiting for us in a system nearby.
Oh, I mean, like if
You just hit my ship.
Sorry.
I'm guessing the Guardian fighter that's about to blow up.
Did you blow up? Oh, no, you didn't blow up. I was gonna say, if you blew up, then I have a good view of it.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the at Beagle Point with the DSSA carriers, and I was losing my mind. So I tried shooting the carrier, everything. It's kept just respawning me on the carrier, so I had to just buy a Sidewinder. The one I was originally to take back is still like 20,000 light years away from us with my actual cutter. Because originally I was going to mine for you guys, but my mining cutter is still 20,000 light years away.
Menus, you're not in FleetCom, so I can't invite you to the wing to get you in here. Kilka, I didn't see the FDev livestream. What do we got there? Let's see here. They ran out of fuel. Embarrassing. Death before dishonor. In case you guys don't have it quite yet, here's the EDSM expedition for you guys in Discord. It's very easy to find. You should find it. We have 111 people signed up, which is about 110 more than I thought would sign up. So thank you guys for being here.
Who is that one captain that visited all the waypoints already?
Seriously, you thought you were the only one that only one person would sign up?
I don't have very high expectations of things that I put on, but I'm glad that people are wanting to do this. It was definitely a shock when it got over 50 and again over 100.
I'd be surprised if we get a few late joins. We're not moving so fast that nobody can catch up.
True. I mean, we have some people who joined who were were at Seoul 2 days ago. I know because I was talking with her, and she in one night flew the entire distance. Like, you're nuts. You're in a 30 light year Anaconda.
Have you seen the player group we're in?
Also, never forget second screen and ability to watch shows.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. I have launched.
Yay! You've launched.
Let me just low wake, then then maybe we can see about instancing.
Hack Wizard, I believe. I think I have you on my friends list.
I would hope so.
Huh.
I'm surprised you didn't do the participants dead for when I killed myself. Let me fix that.
I mean, Alistair, I've mapped out some of this route and gotten a basic cartographic route, but there's a lot.
How the heck did you not have me?
I don't know. There's a lot of unexplored space, so anyone who wants to is going to have a great opportunity to carve their own route, to map things. And if you guys find anything, we might be able to submit some things to the Galactic Mapping Project, the GMP, which will have a lot of good repercussions. The GMP finds things of note, things that look cool, geographic and celestial oddities. Oh, that is... hello. Suddenly, Anaconda.
Ready for a wingin'.
Copy that. Fleexus, are you in instance? You are. Okay. Going to go ahead and leave wing.
I'm in FleetCom.
Copy that, Hack Wizard. As soon as I leave this wing, I will get you in. I'm adding so many strangers to my list, it's amazing I haven't been blasted to bits yet.
I could fix that. My Conda is armed.
Yeah, but we are in FleetCom and you would get in trouble.
I know. It was a joke.
I mean, I was sitting there going 480 around this fucking carry. What's the rule? Is what, less than 100?
I think it's less than 50. I'm not sure. Oh, let me find FleetCom rules.
Man, Guardian Fighter looks amazing. How do we get it?
I'm gonna get in trouble because this is all on stream.
With great difficulty.
Yeah, later, be like, oh, you're breaking the rules.
Whoa!
Allow you to sort by carrier presence and systems?
I don't know. So yeah. FleetCom. Restrict speed and stow hardpoints within 2 kilometers, including altitude, of any published waypoint, landing zone, base camp, or gathering of 4 or more ships.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't say a maximum speed. It says restrict speed, so don't go your maximum speed. So if
I
you
would
have 3
assume
pits
they
to
mean
engines
100
instead of
meters per
4,
second.
you're not going your maximum speed. Oh man, we're gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah, I'd assume 100 meters per second or less.
I could have hit a fighter and I would have died. Like, the fighter would have been fine.
Right now, if you guys are in the FleetCom private group already, you
I'm
can
in the instance.
join the instance. Fantastic. There's a couple guys in here. But if you guys don't have access to FleetCom, I'm afraid we're not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot. If you guys are on console, please work amongst yourselves and get as many people into the instances as you can.
That is the brightest I've done.
Once you unwing me, I'm probably going to be inviting someone into multi-crew sooner or later just so that they can watch.
And once you're in instance, you can go ahead and leave the wing. I'll disband it now.
10-4.
9-3.
2-7.
1-6.
3-2.
3.14.
011899988199991197255.
2736.
Just Google 10-4.
Is
Oh, wow,
the
I haven't seen the DVX in forever.
Wound up going with my Conda because I didn't have time to actually engineer the Beluga like I wanted to.
His best exploration ship. I don't care what you say.
It's beaten in every way by the Phantom.
Except cockpit. Don't give me that shit. The cockpit on the Asp versus the Phantom. No.
Phantom cockpit is awesome.
No. You have much more of a better view on the fucking Asp.
I'm assuming the Phantom cockpit is the same as the Mark II?
Different coloring, but more or less.
Yeah, then I gotta say, the Asp is definitely what I want to do for this. I want good views, man.
There are fewer seats, but that's
trip
about
to
it.
The core was in an Anaconda, and I regret my first trip because of the cockpit view. Like, I refuse to use an Anaconda for exploration just because of the cockpit view.
I love
didn't
looking
know
at
any
the
better
long end of the
at
ship.
first, so
I feel like I'm on an actual boat.
I love the Anaconda, but for when I'm doing exploration, yeah.
Oh, someone had said
I
that they
don't-
still had a thing full of tritium to get rid of, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the commodity market.
Plus, I got everything,
Tritium
including
again.
the kitchen sink, and I've still got 55 light years.
That is true. The Anaconda, like, in terms of utilities, it is the fucking Swiss Army knife. But like, for
And
me,
since I want to mine and actually be able to defend against NPCs,
Yeah.
Tritium, there we go. I'd like to
for me
buy
though,
tritium.
it's just like, if I want a pure exploration ship, the Asp is where it's at for me. I get that nice cockpit view, I get the jump range, I get the various modules I do need.
I ironically never really cared too much for that cockpit view. I know that's a strange thing to say, but that's just my preference.
I just love the openness of it. Like, I can just like open up my whatever, the camera, and just look up. Just stars, openness.
I have opened the tritium
that's
market back up.
blocking my view.
I've also brought a bunch of my fleet for so that I could have some combat-oriented ships to play around if anyone wanted to.
This is Wolf, Biker Flame. Thank you both for following.
I wasn't able to bring any of my ships because, like, I went off with the DSSA. I took my cutter for mining and my Asp and Anaconda for exploration.
I was contemplating just grabbing the stock sighting for randomness.
Well, I got up to Beagle Point, and then I was losing my mind at that point. Like, I was like, I helped get the carrier where it needed to go because I helped mine at like Explorer's Anchorage and whatnot.
I feel like I'm on the casting couch with these 3 ships looking at me. I don't like it.
Let's make that 4.
Yeah. We were at Beagle Point. I self-destructed and just bought a sidey. So I ended up back at the bubble. I got my carrier. I re-engineered an ASP and then flew out to Colonia yesterday in 2.5 hours.
I don't want
And
to
here
give you all headaches, so I didn't go with a VR headset for this stream.
God.
Imagine all that spinning we did earlier, but in VR.
I have that actually. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I actually VR is a very low priority for me because it actually causes headaches.
Mm.
I do VR, but I only got one functioning eyeball.
What happened to your other eyeball?
Retinal detachment.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Dang, man.
Not as painful as you think it would be. It's actually not painful at all.
I guess we can't really get the true depth of that problem.
Painful part is actually the surgery because they put a band around your eye which squeezes it. That hurts.
Okay, well, hi. There's another anaconda here. Oh, and there's another
That's
anaconda
me.
there. I'm being booped. And there's something coming in rather fast.
No, I play another game called VR Chat. A lot of people probably hate it, but if you find the right group, it's great.
Please stow your
And a lot
hard
of people-
points.
A lot of people wonder why I buy a VR headset. My excuse is always like, would you pay full price for have a headset?
I have VR chat. I think I
Oh,
booted it
another
once
one
and
with the
then
condor. Nice.
VR Chat is a great game. It's like Discord, but in VR.
So our weekly upkeep is about 23,000 or 23 million credits a week. That
Hey.
seems high.
Why
Oh,
is your upkeep $1 million cheaper than mine?
Because we don't have a what services don't we have? We don't have a redemption office. We don't have.
You
a
don't have
secure
actual
warehouse,
ships in the shipyard.
and we don't have actual ships.
Okay,
We got
so
just under
you don't
4
have
billion.
redemption, and you don't have secure. Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, the active cost is 2 million a week for the operational expense for the secure warehouse, and another 1.85 million per week for the redemption office. I'm just not gonna touch those.
I got everything except the secure on my carrier. They're like 25 million a week is nothing. Like I can earn that in exploration data in about 2 hours.
We have currently, I believe, a 1% to 2% tariff on all services, and they're back to spending. Of course they are.
The one thing about tariffs carriers that I've noticed is like the most obvious is if you have the redemptions office. Because if you've ever used a interstellar factor, have any of you used that?
Yeah.
So you know it's 25%, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so on the carrier, if you want to redeem a bounty, it's 25%, but it does not add the carrier's fee on top of that. So it shows up as 25% when you're redeeming bounties. But if you say the carrier has a 10% fee, it's technically 35%, but it still shows up as 25%.
That's sneaky.
Quick question. What system are we doing our first mass jump to?
So the answer to that is in our announcements. It's about 3 messages up. That is where we will be jumping to. The carrier will be continuing to the first published waypoint.
Are you telling me to break the rules?
We should just
announcements.
You shouldn't have to scroll up to
Announcements?
I'm kidding.
Is that what I heard? Announcements?
No, ARF announcements.
You should add everyone to that system one, just so it's highlighted in orange.
Repost it for your convenience.
Yeah, there you go.
You could pin it too.
Do that. He did the mention and.
Ooh, Herbig.
Hey, that works. Good enough.
You guys expected any less of... Ooh, blue. You expected any less
Yes.
of me?
Yes.
No, not really, because I don't really know you.
Well, the guys who do know me, it's about what they were expecting.
Everyone knows we all go spaceman out here.
As far as I'm concerned, the only thing I know is I'm drunk and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That describes many people.
Perfectly normal.
I should be asleep, but I'm not.
Seems like a personal problem.
Personal problems are still not my problem. That's my body's problems.
And there we go. I think I'm in a good formation now.
I'm being slowly surrounded.
Nope. I was in front of you, but I don't know where the fuck I went. Whatever. Who cares?
Sure, report crimes against me is turned on.
Someone bumps into you like 2
You're no
meters per
fun
second.
anymore.
Fucking 500 credit fine.
Nah, they'd have to bump into you at least 100.
Oh, there's a bug in the game. It's pretty rare. And it's been in the
Just stop
game.
if there's a bug in the game.
No, it's been in the game since they
You mean
first
one of...
added the speed limit. And I've encountered it twice where you're going anything below 100, you get fined or bountied if you hit someone. It happened 3 years
spaghetti
ago.
code.
It happened to me 3 years ago and 2 weeks ago.
Yuck. I've actually never had that happen.
Oh, I was going to the 2 weeks ago when it happened. I was going out of a station about 86 meters per second, which is below the 100. Some NPC beluga came in and fucking almost killed me. I got fined.
Breaking in here, guys. Breaking in here. The FleetCom gods are merciful and have processed most of the requests. Check your social tab in your game, see if you're in. If so, we can get a few more people in. I'm going to add everyone to check their member. Please check your...
That's awesome. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to be dropping off to grab a drink real quick. Be right back.
So, alright,
Still stinging
Cassis
instance, though.
said he needed a wing.
Don't do
invite.
anything to my ship.
No promises are made.
Yeah, exactly.
Crimes on.
Invite to wing.
Merci. By the way, does anyone have any oven repair limpets?
Have any repair limpet?
Wait, what?
Oven
What?
repair limpets.
Oven repair.
I think we call that duct tape.
Sadly, not very applicable in this case.
Well, if it can't be solved with duct tape or WD-40, it's not
Wherever
worth
the
saving.
anaconda is below me, stop moving.
That's right, unknown, why aren't you here? You should be here.
Didn't Unknown say his headset was broken some time ago?
Yes, well, he should be here and not in the bowl.
Oh.
Shame. Shame.
And returned with soda. Unfortunately, my transfer limpets are not working.
I think you need collection limpets, not transfer limpets. Those are something different.
Alistair,
Yes.
are you in instance?
You got scammed, boy.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I
there was
do have-
literally a taxi that brought you here. There were 2 taxis that could bring you here.
Mr. Anaconda below me isn't listening.
Alright, well, I've actually got to head off, so I'm going to go redock.
Right.
Thank you
man.
for dropping by, Maldor. Okay, Satsuma is amazing. Satsuma went and processed as many of the applications as could in the time. Satsuma is also way too forgiving.
actually got my vertical and lateral thrust on my X82 Pro dials on the throttle.
Ooh, that's a use for them. I have no use for them. I don't know what I'm putting there.
Quite as useful for stuff like flight assist off combat type things, but it's very useful for planetary landings. Not to mention planetary takeoff.
Good luck on your master job. Don't kill the servers.
We're gonna kill the servers.
If we kill the
That-
servers, I will blame you for it.
Blaming
If they're
you.
properly provisioned, we will not kill them.
Your fault. Blaming you.
If we don't kill
I
the
think I'm
servers,
gonna
I will
take
be
some
profoundly
pictures.
disappointed. Yeah. Quick, everyone get your Russian bottles. Alistair, okay. Alistair and Arserine. Arserine, are you in chat? You are. Okay, so you can hear me. Gonna have you guys do is look for, this is for Alistair, look for my beacon, my wing beacon in your menu onto the left. Check that, navigate to that beacon, use it just like a station, get close and drop in. Arserino, have both you and your friend send a, I will bring you guys into the wing, send a friend request to Commander Rickson, and I will pull you guys in, same deal at Castus, if you can drop out of the wing.
Yeah.
Alright, your friend, oh, big chap, okay. Yeah, just pull them in with the wings and use your wing beacon. Your wing beacon can be found in your right hand terminal under ship. Make sure wing beacon is set, your beacon is set to wing.
Your beluga is in a sad state, Rickson. We haven't even started yet.
Please do not discharge your weapons.
Someone just shoot me.
Wasn't me.
Don't look at me.
It's fine.
Whoever's in,
Sorry, guys, I just got joystick in the wrong way.
please avoid firing weapons. If you can, go into your modules and disable the weapons.
Yeah, we'll do it right now.
I don't think so. Discharges mining lasers.
Hey, Mal for the win. Nice to see you.
Kill a fly with one of those.
Got some nice pictures.
Be sure to share these pictures. Pictures may find their way to the Twitters.
If I can remember to bother to convert the things. It's such a pain. Does anyone know of a good batch BMP to PNG converter?
I mean, ED
Dude,
Discovery has the ability to do it natively.
Install ED Discovery. You can set it up to do it auto.
I tried the EDMC plugin, didn't work too well,
No,
and
EDMC and ED
unfortunately,
Discovery are big different things.
trouble is, that one chugs my system a little too much.
Oh, install ED Discovery.
They should have
And
ED Light, and that might have it. I'm not certain.
I'm talking about a separate utility that I can just batch process everything in a folder.
ED Discovery is
I'm sure it exists somehow.
chug your system
Probably.
for the first few minutes you install it, but once it's set up and synced properly, it's going to run just fine.
It also crashed every other day on Distance Worlds too.
You talking about ED Discovery?
Yeah, I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth from that, so that's why I went back to using EDMC.
Never had an issue with that.
Plus, I like the overlay.
Because I use both EDMC and ED Discovery. I mean, I had an issue with ED Discovery hogging my system resources while it was syncing with ED.
Alistair, wing signal and wing beacon are the same thing. Just lock onto that signal. And
okay, I might try it again.
There've been a lot of updates.
Do it, install it, and run it while you're not playing the game and when you're not using your PC. Because it does have to sync to the database with...
when I'm not using my PC.
Oh, that's funny.
If you're going to be like getting off in half an hour, like set it up and let it run. Because it's going to have to sync its database with EDSM. Which is probably going to kill your hard drive performance. Even if it's an SSD, because that's what I had it set up to use.
Yes, this was with an NVMe SSD.
Yeah, well, it's going to use that.
Pull you in here.
My point is, my laptop pretty much isn't asleep if I'm not using it. And if I am using it, I'm using it.
Oh, you're on your laptop. You're on a laptop.
Oh, okay. So when you're
I
not
have a desktop too, but that one's
like
doing
5 minutes before you go to bed, tell ED Discovery to install and run.
So, Alistair, no. Once you're in the instance, so you look for wing signal, you lock on that, and you drop on that like a station. Stay in the instance, don't log off or anything like that. We're gonna jump in FleetCom. We're gonna use the private group for the jump. If you log out, you're gonna lose the instance, and we'll have to redo this whole shebang if you want to jump with everyone else.
The irony is my laptop has a better GPU than my desktop.
Let me see if I got you in here.
20 series over like a 9 series or something?
Right, Shia, send a friend request to Commander Rickson.
My desktop is a 1050.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alistair, have you dropped in the... Okay, if you don't have the instance right now, go ahead and exit, jump into Super Cruise, fly away a little bit, turn around, and use the wing beacon to come back in. That'll reset your instance and hopefully get you into everyone else. And I'm just looking at the nose of two anacondas. Hi, guys.
And don't be afraid if it seems to sort of hang up for about 30 seconds. It took that long for me to drop.
Aka, your mic is way low.
Oh, sorry. How's that?
Better.
Better.
Yeah, it took me about 30 seconds to drop. It was doing that hang up thing it occasionally does.
You might want to up it a little bit more, though.
Right.
We have 29 people watching. Wow, that's impressive. And
What are you talking about, Willis? There's 30 people watching.
Okay, well, I only see 29, and it might be 30.
I see 30.
320.
About now.
If anything, you got quieter.
Is that better?
We're getting hyped.
Yeah.
Sound exactly the same to me.
Alright,
Acerino, have them send a friend request to Commander Rickson, and I will, and to type into chat who it is, and I will get them in as quick as I can.
Arcadius has 2 microphone options, quiet and quieter.
Well, there's 2 areas you can adjust your mic. Control panel
couldn't hear
inside
you for a
Discord.
second.
Some of them have knobs where you can do it manually, depending on what he's using.
I mean, if you're doing standard settings, just using a standard mic with it worrying about.
My point is never assume anything.
If you right
Yeah,
click,
well, my standard is assume everyone's using the basic settings.
if you right click on them, you can.
Are
turn
you a
up the
developer?
user volume.
Depends on where you're asking.
Unable to replicate
The reason I'm
works on my
saying that is
machine,
because
closing
that's a
ticket.
problem I've had with so many things. Everyone assumes that using basic stuff, you use something a least bit different, boom.
Well, you see, like most people use the Microsoft default mic settings. Okay, and then you just add Discord on top of that, and that's whatever. Like, you go into your settings and it's just your mic settings in Discord. If you start adding all other things on top of that, like games, individual mic settings, then yes, things get a little more complicated. But most games should be using Windows
That's
settings
called a
and
computer.
not using their own.
Why are you looking at my cockpit? I'm getting slightly disturbed.
We're looking for your shower.
You do not get to
Dang,
look
your
at my
volume's
shower.
down again, Aka.
Ace Arena, or Big Chap, I sent you a friend request. It's
turned up Brigadius volume on my end, and he's still quieter than he was earlier.
Hang on.
I'm putting him to 200.
I did. Somehow went quieter.
All right,
Breaking the laws of
Big
physics.
Chap, I will invite you to Wing here in just a moment.
I have to leave soon.
Who's the guy having the mic trouble?
Cadius.
Castus.
How about now?
Everyone says his name differently.
Actually,
Much
you're
better.
A little better. Yeah, you're a little better now.
I also turned you
All
up
right,
to 130%.
Big Chap, you are in the wrong private group. I cannot invite you to Wing. Please log out to the menu and log into the FleetCom private group. Happy to help. Nihai? Nihai? I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's me, Nivanya Ichaya, but you can call me Vanya.
Vanya, okay. And if you guys are muted right now and wondering why, we are requiring push to talk for most people in this voice chat. So if you're muted and you're trying to talk and you don't know why, try setting push to talk enabled.
With this many people, you gotta have it.
If you don't know where that is, it's just user settings, voice and video, and push to talk.
Thought I was in the FleetCom one.
Big Chap, you might be, but there might be some mix-up. Try just logging out and logging back in again. Sometimes that fixes it. Just let me know when. Alistair, are you finding your way in here, or what's the ball?
I'm back in now.
Alright, let me see if I can pull you in.
4 minutes before I have to leave all of you.
Alright, invite to Wing. Go ahead and accept that Wing invite. Lock on my Wing signal, which will be in your contacts menu in your left-hand panel, and drop on that signal like a station. If you are in an instance, go ahead and leave that instance, fly a little bit away, turn around, and come back.
Right, is that better?
Merriman, we are not spooling drives yet. I will
Very
let you know when.
Right.
How many people do I have looking at me right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5 of you.
I just looked over the stream and just saw comments of ships.
Make that 6, Maldor.
Everyone's looking for that mystical shower of yours, Rix.
You are not getting in my shower, nor my bed, nor my kitchen, nor my pantry, nor my fridge. Please leave my stuff alone.
Rix, do not look in
Not
your
even
shower.
your home?
I'm definitely not in your shower. I'm definitely not stowing away in your ship.
Alright, Alistair, if you are in, go ahead and leave my... Alistair, if you are in, please leave the wing so that I can pull more people in. Big Chap, have you managed to get yourself sorted?
I am fully willing to blow up that dolphin who is ramming you.
Maldor, stop. No ramming. Rammer, no ramming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, Yeah, there's 7 of you just staring at my cockpit. You were not getting in my shower.
And I'm just sitting here on top of Anaconda.
Everyone that chose the Saud-Kruger ship, you made a good choice. Everyone else, you failed in life.
Merriman, the carrier drives will start spooling at 18:45:00 system time. Big chap, yep, you're in Super Cruise right now. I see you. I will maintain the wing and position. We'll get you
I
in here.
was going to go with a Saud-Kruger. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to properly engineer it. This is what I had mostly engineered.
This is going to be immortalized forever on the Twitch YouTube page, and it's just going to be a bunch of people looking for my shower.
It's too bad your shower's already mine.
Its tagline needs to be the Elite Dangerous version of Fantasy.
As you can see here, it's a wild Rex with a whole bunch of ships staring into his ship to find his mystical shower.
I've been in the shower for like the last 2 hours. Like, you guys are all late.
Well,
Really
if all
weird.
else fails, I mean, this is a luxury liner. There's probably an ornamental waterfall somewhere on board.
Hello, can I get a wing invite, por favor?
Is that
just
8
request
and 8?
on Rick's end?
That's me.
Alright, please send a friend request to Commander Rickson. If I already have you on my list, please let me know.
Should be on there, I think.
8 and 8, I got you here. Invite to wing.
Alrighty, on my way.
And it's time for me to go now. I'll be back.
Alright.
soon.
Unknown.
Hey, man.
Drive safely.
Yeah,
Drive
yeah.
fast, take chances, use repair limpets.
Of course. Bye.
See you later.
Big Chap Alien, make sure you are not dropping on the limpets call. Make sure you are dropping on my wing signal. It's 2 very specific things. If you're dropping on my wing signal, it will be almost certain to drop you in the right place. If you're dropping on the carrier itself, it may try and put you to a new instance, because the game really doesn't like that we have this many people in the instance right now.
Noted.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in here.
We haven't even broken anything yet.
We have 16 people in the instance right now and only 1 explosion. This is currently a success.
Don't tempt fate.
Actually,
Instead
there's
of
18
mass
people.
jumpings, we do a mass suicide.
There's currently 18 people in our instance.
Didn't Dr. Kai already manage to persuade people to do that at the Anaconda graveyard?
Most likely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened.
What happened?
Well, we do not want to start a mass suicide to start the event. I'm pretty sure EDSM's server. What? It's like, oh, 111 people, 111 suicides.
I'm gonna be honest, if you do that, you probably hold the record for the largest mass suicide.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Oh, it's tempting at deployment. At deployment, we'll consider it. We'll see if we can get. We'll see if we can organize a giant mass suicide.
6 years of ED. There's been plenty of mass suicides.
Sorry, no, I'm not that rich.
Is anyone able to wing me in, please?
Asman, give me
Rick's
just
in.
a hot second. I should have you on my list still. I don't. That's kind of sad. Send a friend request to Commander Rickson.
Remember that?
Alright, we are coming up on 28 minutes. 28 minutes until we jump, so if you guys could stop looking for my shower and probably might want to make your way towards...
Oh, too fucking bad.
Or don't. I was gonna say lining up, but if you all want to instead stay here for a few more minutes, I like how you guys have left a little hole open where I can just see the carrier. And Maldor just blocked it.
Here's a thing.
Make sure you see safety. That's what matters.
Oh, move towards me again. Hi. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Make sure you have selected the beacon, try deselecting and reselecting it. I'm really not sure what to tell you anymore. Big chat, this is damn weird. Did someone say suicide? No, we're not doing a suicide.
Suicide is painless.
So many people planning here.
Yeah.
It's to make sure we don't ram anyone too quickly.
Oh, how long till I get banned from Twitch for that?
Oh, I'm safe here.
Famous last words.
After what I just said in Twitch chat, there ain't no famous last words.
Great view of the carrier, though. It's going to be a heck of a show.
Yeah.
So, just to clarify with everyone, the first jump, and why Dragon's not in here, so he's not going to hear this. The first jump is, for us, is just 5 light years. It's basically pointing us in the right direction. That way we can all get a synchronized little jump location, and everyone has enough range to make it, unless you are flying something less than 5, which would be kind of sad. The carrier will proceed directly on. Oh, there's an engine in my face. The carrier will proceed directly en route to the first location, which will be posted, and it will be waiting for us there when we arrive.
Where's your first jump wasn't to like the neutron star that's in Colonia?
You guys are gonna get me banned from Twitch.
The only one getting banned from Twitch.
By talking about neutron stars?
No, by talking about mass suicides in the chat.
Yeah. The only one getting banned from chat is me. That's it. You're fine.
If you stay on the carrier while it's jumping, you don't get to see anything. You literally just go into the hangar and wait for the animation to be over.
Yeah.
Which is slightly disappointing, but
that's because
yeah,
you
why
don't
couldn't they do a cutscene?
Who knows? I'm not a developer.
And if
Lazy
you've actually
devs.
sat on the carrier when it jumps, you'll notice the little the shaders will pop. You'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, everything's nice and bright. And boom, now it's nice and dark, or whatever. The shaders will just suddenly change. Because you don't actually jump. You just go in there and then it loads.
You go into a
and
loading
then-
screen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Witchface actually is, Chris, in the front and the back, it's just loading screens.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what the hyperspace jump is for any ship. It's just the
Alright.
carrier hell of a lot worse. Every time I jump on my carrier, I see that pop, and it's just like, oh, okay, now I'm actually in the system.
Oh, they're back to looking for my shower. So,
Yeah, I gotta grab
Flyer
something, be right
Blade,
back.
you can find all of that on the website. The carrier will be going to, if I go to wholeseals.space/TLA/week1.php, I will throw that in chat. Tiberius and Big Chap, I'm sorry we couldn't get you guys in. The carrier will be going directly on course to the Six Sisters, or actually just next to the Six Sisters. It will be going to EOL Pro XNU B32-23. The carrier will be sitting there. However, to get credit for visiting the waypoint, you have to go to the Six Sisters, which is EOL Pro KWM D7-2351. Reason for the difference is we want to make sure that every once in a while you guys leave the carrier. We don't want you just to sit on that the whole time and get credit for finishing the expedition. There's just another giant orange thing. And you can find all of that on the website at hullseals.space/TLA.
I'm back.
And we're coming up on, looks like 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Crashed. Oh, Flyer, we'll try and get you in again. Wow Dragon, I don't know if you're watching on Twitch or not, but you could.
Let's see if this works.
We're going to be going in this first stretch. The first waypoint is about 493 light years from Colonia. So we're going to be going 493. We're going to remain there until the 7th of July. And late on the 7th or early on the 8th, we are going to be jumping to a fuel stop, which is basically just a pause over point for us to take care and make sure we know what's going on before we go to Sakadu, which we will arrive at Sakadu on the 9th of July. We'll remain there on the 10th, and on the 11th, we will be jumping to Subway Alpha. You only need for EDSM to stop at the actual waypoints. Those are most commonly designated by the fact that the carrier is not in those systems.
So there are
You can
systems that
track
are
everything
nearby,
on
but not at the
EDSM.
carrier.
Yeah, the carrier system will be nearby the waypoint system if there is a specific waypoint system. However, it will not be the same. Right now, the route so far, we have unlocked the first 4 waypoints, which is Colonia, the Six Sisters, Sakadu, and Subway Alpha. Yeah, Fireblade is correct. Fireblade, let me see if I can get you a wing invite. Fireblade, invite to wing. I'm going to toggle my beacon off and then on again just to be sure and not hit the self-destruct. They are very different buttons.
I'm just going to sit here between these 2 anacondas, my DBX.
Is that a Type 9 I spy?
All right. Alright, we are coming here. 3 minutes until I begin spooling the carrier.
I've actually never seen one of these things go off into hyperspace, so this will be fun.
Yeah, it's worth seeing.
That was smooth. Whoever's in that Taipan, that was smooth.
Yeah, we just saw someone flying across.
It just backed up, did a K-turn, and just zipped out of there. That was pretty smooth. Alright, we are coming up on 2 minutes until the spooling of the carrier's drives. My finger is literally over the button right now on my second computer. My poor little laptop is crying.
I'll just get myself nested up among some anacondas. Wouldn't mind my cheeky little DBX.
Alright. And we're probably gonna want everyone to line up here. Probably only go 3 or 4 wide to try and cluster up a little bit. We don't want to just have a giant line of commanders. It doesn't look quite as cool. Hi, Mount.
Alright.
Do we want the Asps and DBX off to the left?
You've never wanted to do
Order
the
it however
countdown
y'all
for line of
want.
starships?
Order it however you guys want. I'm gonna be hopefully closer to the middle of the pack because that type of thing is just cool. Make sure you are out of mass lock range. And I'm going to hold Commander Rickson in the beaten up Beluga. I'm going to be holding position right about here. If you guys want to form around me or not. 30 seconds to carrier jump setup. Thank you for reminding me, Rex. I'm now going to watch that. 10, 9, 8. This is not for the jump. This is just for me setting the countdown. All right. Carrier jump has been plotted. Estimated departure in 16 minutes. Landing pad lockdown in 12 minutes.
That's interesting. So the timer is not 15 minutes.
It's 16, which is
Yeah.
we're going to be jumping at 18:01.
Oh, it's okay.
Clock is running. 15.
Start the clock.
I get a very Battlestar Galactica-esque.
I was about to say 33 minutes.
Yes, 33. It's such a good show. Oh my gosh.
Still think that was the first was actually one of the best episodes.
Oh yeah, 30. What was great about 33 is the actors actually stayed up. They actually sleep deprived themselves so that it would be convincing and realistic. They're not acting in that. They're actually sleep deprived in that episode.
I did not know that. That's wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You probably should have said set condition 1 throughout the chip when you started the countdown then.
Nah, we're not condition 1. Condition 1's combat.
Alright, condition 3 then.
Alright, this is more just set your board to green.
Fair enough.
If we want to go full thing. I know way too much Battlestar lore. I'm just a nerd.
I'm good company then.
Yeah. It's a pity you can't virtually turn that ridiculous looking blue key in order to set the carrier off.
That would be nice. If we want to talk about weird ways of accelerating your ship, though, nothing beats JJ verse Star Trek 2009 having a actual boat throttle that you have to push forward to go to warp, as opposed to a button in this era of touchscreens.
And apparently a handbrake too.
Yeah. Is the parking brake on?
Resetting inertial adjuster.
Alright. Pad lockdown in 10 minutes. Estimated departure 13 minutes, 27 seconds. Well, big chap, I'm glad that you're at least able to watch us here. I'm sorry we couldn't get you all the way in. And I'm going to take this opportunity for the Twitch side of things. We're going to send us right to a quick break because if I don't get water, there's going to be problems.
There are some beautiful ships around here. I am very jealous.
Oh yeah, no, I literally decided, you know what?
Well, except for that one. Ugh.
Yeah, I actually just got mine all set up. I realize I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in this house, so I might as well make it look good.
Buy Ox.
I was very disappointed that I couldn't buy a courier out here in Colonia. That's #1 thing I do when I get back to the bubble.
Hey Rex, can you shoot me that invite, please?
I think he went away for a bit. We'll be back.
I hope you have shields active, Commander. Please fly safely.
Once he's made sure the door to the
All
shower
right.
is locked.
I'm back, and there's no one in my shower. I did indeed check that. Ermastang, you are in solo, so I can't get you in. Nagi, if you want, we could probably get you a multi-crew seat with somebody. And someone said something about a limpet.
I got a multi-crew seat ready.
Did someone say they needed something from me? I'm not
I could
exactly
do a
sure.
wing invite, please.
Who's that there?
Adman.
Asman, okay. Did you friend request me?
I did, yes.
Okay. Let's see here. I need to get Ermastang and Hasman. Ermastang, invite to wing. And Hasman, invite to wing. Both of you are in. Flyerblade, if you are in instance, please go ahead and leave the wing so that we can get everyone in. Want to have the most possible room. My landing gear down? My landing gear down. That was my lights. There we go.
Yeah.
How many jumps does everyone else have for the to the Six Sisters?
I haven't actually looked. It's only 500 light years, so probably not that many. Flyerblade, we do not have to jump to the 5 light year. If you're not going to be part of the mass jump, there's nothing saying you can't just continue directly on course to the Six Sisters. We'll be departing in 10 minutes. Right.
Chocolatier needs a wing, please.
Chocolatier, okay. Just gotta scroll past all the people in the freaking instance. Hasman is being interdicted. What did you do this time, Hasman?
Really? Just limpets.
They want them limpets. Honestly, that's the type of pirate I would be. If I was gonna be a pirate, all I would do is just get a limpet from you. Steal your limpets.
Hey, hello. So, I just joined. I was kinda late, I guess. How can I be invited and stuff like that? Sorry.
Hey, Mr. Mech, absolutely. Go ahead and send a friend's request to Commander Rickson. Chocolatier, I sent you a wing invite. Did you receive it? And Mr. Mech, go ahead and send one to Commander Rickson, and we will try and get you in.
You need to be in the private, the fleet com private group, right?
That is correct.
All right, I was able to take a screenshot of the ships that were geared this far.
I don't know if you guys can see, but our official hull seal count is currently sitting on the deck of the carrier. Everyone should judge it. Lockdown in 5 minutes.
Positioning was executed. I want you guys to know.
All right, and how this is gonna work is when the timer gets started, I will call for us to spool our drives. Spool your drives, but keep your throttle at 0. I will give us a countdown, and as the carrier is entering the maelstrom, we will all accelerate in unison. So we will hopefully get a pretty good shot of the carrier along with everything else. I'm looking forward to this.
I'm sorry, I'm not a really social person. How do I add friends?
Okay, so the easiest way is to hit your escape key, go to social, and then on your top right you'll see a search bar, enter commander name Rickson, and it'll get you in instance failure. Nah, acting is right, Nagi. I am definitely not professional.
I don't know. I think you're managing the instance pretty well.
Alright, supposedly got it.
Alright, fantastic. And as soon as I have room in my wing, I will
Thanks for
hopefully
that,
get
Rix.
you in here. Chocolatier, did you just blow up?
It is?
Oh no, not Chocolatier. Someone else just disappeared from
Oh.
my...
Oh, that was me. I'm in instance.
Oh, Hazman, you are fantastic. Okay, Mr. Mech, what was your commander name?
Mr. Mech.
That makes sense. There we go. Invite to wing. Okay, you'll get an invite in your second menu, number 2 menu, your comms menu. Third tab over, you should have the ability to accept it. In your contacts menu, that's on your left-hand panel, you should see a wing signal Rickson. Lock on that and bring yourself in.
Yeah, I was asking on the carrier, so I need to get out and get back in.
Yeah, just jump into Super Cruise, go out a little bit, turn around, come on back. How many people we got in instance? That's gonna be 2.
5 minutes.
21 plus 3 more is gonna make 23 people. That's... no, 24 people. I can count.
Well, my confidence just shut up.
I was playing cribbage yesterday, and I was just having so much trouble counting. Numbers are difficult. I'm only a computer person after all.
Well, yeah, there's only 2 numbers you need to know, 0 and 1.
Yeah, true. You're the accountant. You need to know all the other numbers.
Nah, you need to know 0 through F.
Okay, well, get your hex out of here.
Rix, when did you unlock the EDSM waypoints?
Yesterday.
It's doing that thing it always does.
Only the first 3, though.
Takes forever to register.
Now we got the 6 sisters. We got what is it? The 6 sisters, Cicadu, and Subway Alpha. All up in here, and hopefully we're gonna find some cool things because a lot of these are very old galactic finds, and a very large amount of unexplored space. We'll be able to get a lot of cool information.
Hopefully they're not out of Italian urban cheese bread there.
Indeed.
Eat fresh.
All right, carrier jump in approximately
2. Maybe?
3 minutes, 16 seconds. Mark.
Wow, this takes a long time to drop in.
Yeah, 15-minute spool. I hear someone who's just letting their FSDs go. You're gonna burn yourself up, dude.
We're not next to a star. If they're engineered correctly, they should be
All
fine.
right, carrier services are offline. You better disconnect. Oh, that's pretty.
That was really cool, the sound.
Hello. Where are we going?
All right, y'all better get in here. I'm going to once again mass jump information. The destination is one of the last minutes. There's the last message in ARF announcements. One of the last ones. Ilapru IWW E1 1110.
Just waiting for the order to charge my drive.
Chocolatier, Mech, how you guys looking on getting into the instance?
Still trying.
All right. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
When do we start charging crap?
I'll let you know when. All right, Mr. Mech, are you in the instance?
I am right here next to you.
All right, go ahead and leave the wing if you can. I'll try and get Chocolatier in here. Come on, man, you got this.
Avlock's just not working.
All right. 1 minute on my mark. Everyone begin charging your FSD, but leave it at throttle 0. Mark.
Drive charging. Gear retracted.
Charging.
Confirm gear up.
Gear up. Charging.
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about this being a speedy charge. We're so mass locked.
Wait, we are?
Charge ready. It's a high wake. Mass lock does not apply to high wakes.
If you're able to charge, we should be fine.
Yeah, charging. Just slow.
If it's not a high wake and you're getting mass locked, you're doing something wrong.
We're gonna wait on my signal to begin throttling. Wait on my signal. We're gonna let the carrier begin its animation first.
This is gonna be good.
Approximately 7 seconds on carrier. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It's jumping.
Go, go, go.
Let's go.
The long ARF is underway.
Indeed.
Alright,
Expecting a very long exit.
Hey, it didn't crash. Yay.
Hey. Oh god, so many.
Whoa, I got somebody almost crash into a star. Woo, we're still in the same entrance.
Well, guys, it has been a pleasure flying with you. I will see you all at the first waypoint.
Strange Horizons has entered Super Cruise.
See you at the Six Sisters, guys.
Yeah.
Over and out.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Strange Horizons is heading to the EOL Pro IW-WE1-1110 system. Information: arrival star is not scoopable. This is your first visit to the system. This system is not populated.
Oh wow, it's
This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Planet 8 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with an incredibly high mass at just over 770 times Earth's. Planet 7 is a notable Class 2 gas giant with an unusually high mass at just over 1,000 times Earth's.
A bit.
Body 7A has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Planet 5 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with an incredibly high mass at just over 588 times Earth's. Planet 9 is notable, with an unusually high mass at just over 401 times Earth's. Planet 12 is a remarkable icy body with an incredibly high mass at around 23.5 times Earth's and an extremely high radius of around 18,500 kilometers. Planet 3 is notable, with an incredibly high mass at nearly 713 times Earth's.
System scan complete.
Jump in progress. Strange Horizons is en route to the EOL Pro WY-RD4-22448 system. This is your first visit to the system. Planet 1 is a notable high metal content world with an extremely high surface temperature of well over 5,500 Kelvin. This body contains high levels of tellurium. This body has large deposits of tellurium. Body 4B contains large deposits of germanium. Planet 2 is exceptional, with an incredibly high mass at over 11 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of well over 11,500 kilometers, and an extremely high surface temperature of just over 5,000 Kelvin. Planet 5 is extraordinary, with an incredibly high mass at well over 13.5 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of over 15,500 kilometers, an extremely high surface temperature of nearly 1,500 Kelvin, and a pristine icy ring. Body 3B contains high levels of tellurium. Moon 3G is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit. Body 3G contains large deposits of germanium. Moon 3F is notable, with an incredibly oblong orbit. Body 3F has high levels of arsenic. Body 3A contains large deposits of tellurium. Body 3D has high levels of arsenic.
Frameshift drive charging.
Destination confirmed. Strange Horizons is heading to the EOL Pro SN-IC10-32 system. This is your first visit to the system. Main sequence star A is notable, relative to similar class K stars, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. Brown dwarf B is notable, with higher than average density. 2 out of 3 bodies have been scanned here. Planet A1 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with an extremely elongated orbit.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Fuel tanks are now at 76% capacity.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think I'll actually end this here. This is just gonna be a bunch of
Hey, look, I missed the mass jump.
So did I.
I was too busy playing with my little sister in the backyard.
Destination confirmed.